Can you talk about, Coach, as far as the impressiveness of this win? What kind of statement does that make for the team's identity?
Well, I think it gives us a chance to head into bowl prep with some real confidence. I mean, that's a good football team. You know, Notre Dame's a good football team. They lost some really tough, gut-wrenching losses like we had coming into the game, and we knew this was kind of two animals backed into the corner, and somebody had to fight their way out. And so I'm proud of the way we played, to play that well against that caliber of a team. I think what it sends a message to us is what we're capable of. And you know, we came here, all of us came here, chose to come here to be champions, to be the best, and we're capable of being that. And it's a work in progress. You know, there's a couple of gut-wrenching losses that will haunt us from this year when you look back at this season. But as we continue to build this program and look forward, our future is ridiculously bright, and we're going to be really good, and we're not going anywhere. But it's performances like this that give you an idea of what you're capable of, and then, okay, this is the standard, and this is the standard that we're held to, and so that's what we have to strive for every Saturday.
Yeah, you know, Coach Sark, Coach Helton put together a really good game plan, and you know, the best part about our practices is sometimes, you know, they'll get on me, you know, they're really hard on me, but it really does help because when I get in the game, you know, I feel like I know exactly where to go to the ball, and I've seen the look a million times in practice and in film. And that's exactly what it just comes down to, is executing. You know, and this week we really did a good job of executing the plays, and they gave us the exact looks that we saw in practice, and then the guys took advantage of it. Just personally, on a personal level, I think it's nice that, you know, it's a lot easier to read coverage with an up-tempo offense because guys can't move around as much and kind of show different looks. They kind of have to line up and get set, which is, you know, an advantage for me. And also, you know, I think we've done a really good job of rotating guys in so that when the defense doesn't rotate as much and they're getting tired, it makes it easier for me to find one-on-one matchups with, you know, Nelson, who maybe took a couple plays off, or Juju, or someone coming in. And that's what's really cool about this depth. And I think it showed that I think 9 or 10 different guys touched the ball. So when we can rotate like that with an up-tempo offense, it really helps.
Very impressive performance tonight by the team. What was the mechanism that allowed you guys to turn it around in such a dynamic fashion?
Just playing for our seniors, man. Make sure they go out on a good note, and you know that's what we did. And you know I'm happy for those guys, and you know that's what the big goal was. You know, make sure they got on a good note.
What would you give the season assessment? How would you assess it?
I mean, we had our ups and our downs, you know, but we bounced back. You know, Trojans never rolled over, we never quit. That's one thing I love about them.
What was the highlight of the season for you, if you would just pick one?
This moment right here, man. Seeing my seniors go out with a W is amazing. It's a great feeling for them, a great feeling for me. So, you know, we accomplished the goal that we wanted to do for this game.
Talk about the momentum that you built going into the bowl.
That's a lot of momentum. You know, like I said, we're not done. You know, we still got a bowl game to play, and you know, we still get to play one more game with our seniors.
What was the mechanism that allowed you guys to flip the script as, you know, you came in this week with a very, very impressive win?
I mean, it really wasn't nothing. You know, it's just USC football. And we went out there and executed on every play. You know, our offense came out strong. You know, the run game, especially the pass game, was great.
Talk about the momentum you built from this going into a bowl.
A lot of momentum. You know, beating Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a great team. You know, can't say anything less. 11 national championships, and USC too. Just two great teams going at it, and this built a lot of momentum for our bowl game.
How good was Cody?
Cody's good. You know, when Cody's on fire, it's kind of hard to stop him. And he did great tonight.
Do you see the future people talking about for next year? Is part of you thinking, my goodness, this guy's going to come back next year?
Yes, come back. He'll come back strong, and we'll see.
What's your assessment of the season?
Bobby?
What's your assessment of the season so far?
You know, we had our ups and downs, but you know, at the end of the day, it's how you finish. I feel like we finished strong, and then going to the bowl game, we have to finish strong.
What was the highlight of the season for you thus far?
For me, freshman. I mean, all the games were great. I just think, you know, beating Stanford like that, back to back, especially beating Stanford at their home field, was awesome.
What's the of notes that are coming with that, and how we're going to fix some of the issues that we had? Sure, we are really, really close. But you know, sometimes a couple of these defeats that we've had, they're good for us, and we will be better for it. Do I wish Hayes could have went out and be playing in the Pac-12 championship game? Sure, I do. There's no doubt I do. But some of these losses, the close loss to Arizona State, the tough loss at Utah, the way we performed last week at the Rose Bowl, those are as valuable of lessons as today in the way we performed against Notre Dame. So we'll take all of that, and it'll become one big body of work. We'll learn from it.
What do you think the team can do in the bowl game?
I think you know, every opponent that we face, they're relevant. So as long as we do what we have to do, we'll be fine.
Talk about Kessler's performance today.
Cody's he's an amazing player, amazing leader, and to be honest, I mean that's what I expect of him. I gotta go.
Okay, all right.